everyone, this is Yvette from My World of Metaphysics, and boy, I have a manifesting technique for you today. This is something that I spoke about a couple of years ago, and I have actually told my entire family about this technique, if they used it or not. Today I'm bringing it back to you to see if you will use it, or will you just dump it as knowledge that you obtained and never used. So today we're going to learn about how to write, read, and manifest. And it's based on a book by RHJ called It Works. Now listen, this is powerful, and this is how I manifested most of the things that I have. And I'm here again to give you this secret so that you can do the same thing too. So if you're serious about your life, watch this video all the way to the end. And if you're new to My World of Metaphysics, this is the law of attraction metaphysical channel that gives you information that you can understand and put it into action. So listen, join the family, support us by liking, subscribing, and tapping the bell. So now if you want to know what technique involves writing, reading, and manifesting, keep watching. I'm back. Now, what is it that I have to tell you about this technique? It involves a little red book called It Works. Now listen, the reason I'm bringing this video back to you, because I did it like 4 years ago, is because it actually worked. And this is one technique that I have passed around to almost every member of my family. Now listen, because I believe in this so much, I have actually bought this book, the pamphlet, and passed it out to every one of my immediate family members. If they used it or not, that's up to them. But you today get to decide if you're going to use it and if you're going to create your life and manifest whatever it is that you want. Now, RHJ kept this book very small and very simple. He got to the point so that you can get the information, understand it, and put it into action. This book could have been at least 200 pages and dragged on with examples and everything else. But he decided not to do that because his whole purpose was for you to better your life. And again, in this book, he also states, are you going to be one of those people that use the information, or are you going to be one of those people that just dump it? So you make that decision. So now today you're going to get the steps to this, and in a simple way. The first thing is to know exactly what it is that you want. And this is important, you guys. Don't go out there just saying, I want this, I want that. Oh, I seen her with that car, I want this. No. What it is that you want, you truly want, and why. The why is coming from me. The why is always the energy, the battery, that is going to get you to the destination or the target that you want. So if you want $50,000, why do you want this $50,000? To pay off all your bills, to take a trip, to pay for your child to go to college? What is it that you need this $50,000 for? That is going to be the energy to get you to where it is that you want. Now, RHJ states to know what it is that you want and not to sacrifice yourself, basically. You know what it is that you want, and if it's 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms in a house with a 2-car garage, if you know the location, don't deviate from that. It's what it is that you want, and you stick with it. There is nothing greater or too much for you to have. And RHJ states, state what it is that you want and do not compromise. Now, once you know what it is that you want, you are then going to get a journal or a piece of paper, and you're going to write it out. Now listen, I don't want you to write a book. I just want you to stick to the one thing that you want, and I want you to write it out as if it is already done. So an example would be, thank you, universe, for blessing me with the $50,000. I now have the money to send my child off to college, and I am very happy. I see myself right now sending my son off to college. He's very happy. I'm happy. And his life is just starting, and he's going to be very successful. Whatever it is. But you're writing it as if this is already done, and you're being specific. If it's a house that you want, it will be something like, thank you, universe, for blessing me with my 3 bedrooms, 3 bathroom, 2-car garage, on the water, near entertainment, wood floors, whatever it is that you want, everyone. You're going to write out what it is that you want. And again, I tell people, always state that I'm very happy, okay? Because if you're happy, nothing can go wrong. The next thing, once you know what it is that you want, you wrote it out, I then want you to read it 3 times. You're going to read it in the morning, in the afternoon, and at night. Now, why in the morning and at night? You really need to focus on what it is that you want at times where your conscious mind is not taking full control, where your mind is not all over the place in a million directions. So in the morning before leaving the house, you want to read what you wrote. You also want to read it at night before going to bed so your subconscious mind can absorb it. The next time you're going to do it, you're going to read it sometime during the middle of the day. Now, here's another tip. I want you to think about often what it is that you want as if it is already done for this technique. So basically, once you read it in the morning, read it at night, and reading it sometime during the day, I then want you sometime just to relax, take a drive, and think about what it is that you want. Maybe you're watching TV and a commercial comes on, and you're just thinking about what it is that you want as if it is already done. It is okay, as long as you're not attaching any negative emotions in it. I really need you guys to focus on what it is that you want and know that it is already done. Now, one of the things that I will tell you guys, don't go around talking negative about whatever it is that you want. Stop thinking about what other people have and what other people are doing and asking yourself, why don't I have these things? Whatever it is someone else has, you can have it too, and don't you worry about it. Now, besides knowing what you want, writing it out and reading it 3 times, my next thing that RHJ speaks about, and he's very, 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 very serious about, and it is not telling your business, not telling people what it is that you're manifesting. The thing is, once you start telling people what it is that you want, you're sending out some of that energy. Okay? And then you don't know that energy of that other person. Do they believe you? Do they believe in themselves? What is it that they see? Do they see only in front of their hands and you're seeing the galaxy? How can this person help you? How can this person energy help you? Only thing you're doing is causing your energy to dissipate and move further away from what it is that you want. If you want to help somebody, manifest it first, and then tell them how you did it when they come to you and ask you. You should not have to explain why, how, and when you manifested something. It should be automatic. They should be coming to you. And this is something that RHJ speaks about a lot. Now, one of my things that I want to tell you is I need you guys, once you do this, to take action. When I say take action, I'm talking about if you want a house, maybe you don't have the money at this point to start to purchase the house. Drive around anyway, like I did when I manifested my townhouse. Drive around. Drive around and just see what's out there. See what it is that you want. If it's $50,000 that you need, go around and see, hey, look, there's a promotion at the job. Apply for it. Hey, look, I always wanted to write that book. Go to a writing seminar. Whatever it is that takes you closer to whatever it is that you want, I want you to take action in that direction and just do it. Now listen, when I manifested my townhouse, I did this technique. I wrote on a tiny little piece of paper, front and back, exactly what it is that I wanted, okay? And then I read it often. And before you knew it, I was in a townhouse that I did not think I was going to get because it was on the water. And as you know, having a place on the water is more expensive. I was near the water, near entertainment. I was on the water, near entertainment. And I got exactly what it is that I wanted. Exactly. And I did this video before. And if you go back to Law of Attraction Success videos, you'll see how I manifested my townhouse. Again, I manifested other things besides my townhouse. A Range Rover, a brand new Range Rover off the showroom, a Volvo. All of these things are on my channel telling you how I did it. Now again, It Works is one of my favorite books, and I can actually say that I've read it probably 15 times and purchased it for every major family member in my family. So I'm asking you, are you going to use this technique or are you going to dump it? If you're serious about changing your life, believe me, you'll use it. So now listen, this is Yvette from My World of Metaphysics, always giving you guys manifesting techniques that you can use and change your life. If you want to know anything about My World of Metaphysics, please look in the description. Everything is there, from coaching, from readings, from candles, crystals, sage, incense. Everything that you need for your spiritual needs is in the description. And again, don't forget to support this channel by liking, subscribing, and tapping the bell. This way right here, you will get notifications of any of my up and coming videos. Again, this is Yvette. I'm signing off right now with It Works.